everybody, welcome back to a brand new episode of the Not Tuah Podcast. I'm your host, and this is episode number 31. It is currently 4:06 p.m. On the 31st of May, 2025. Bit of a late recording session here. I do have good reason for that. It has been a number of hours since I woke up. But okay, right. So this morning, this is not like fucking 12 p.m. Although to be fair, I did sleep at 5 a.m. last night. So, I mean, if I slept at 5 a.m., was it 5 a.m. or was it 4:30? I'm trying to like slowly push back my bedtime, because normally I sleep at 1 a.m. But I've been pushing it back lately because my flight, the one that I keep hyping up to go to Dubai, that is at 7:50 a.m. So I've been slowly pushing back my bedtime lately, so that I fall asleep at 8 a.m. or thereabouts. So like I have the energy, I can get to the airport, I can like keep my mental faculties going, right? I can keep all that going, and then once I'm on the flight, I can conk out. It's like a 5-hour flight, maybe 5-6 hour flight. So I can sleep on the flight, and then when I land, I'll have the energy to like not waste the first day of my vacation, because it is quite a short vacation. All right, like what? I pull up on the 5th. I get there at like 10 a.m. 5th of June. I get there 10 a.m. 5th of June. And then I leave at like 10 p.m. the 9th of June. So I have 4.5 days. I have 4.5 days, and like half of that day is going to be half of that, like 4.5 days, a half day is going to be taken up by Eid, which is like the main point I'm going. Eid is on the 6th, and so Eid is like an early morning type situation. You got to pull up at, I think it's a bit past dawn FM. 103.5 Dawn FM. No. So the main thing with Eid is like there's a big prayer in the morning. That happens at like dawn, or a little bit past dawn. Like I think dawn in where I live, I think it's at like 5 a.m. 5:30 a.m. ish, around ish that time. But the big Eid prayer, that happens at like 7 a.m. So it's a bit, God, I don't know the word. I don't know what word I'm thinking of. It's a bit delayed, I suppose. But yes, that's like early morning on the 6th. And then normally, where's my pen? If you remember from last episode, I've been pointing around a pen when I talk. That helps a lot. But then from that morning prayer time, it isn't Bakri Eid, which is like it's Eid al-Adha, I think. I don't know the Arabic name. But in Bakri Eid, this is the one where you sacrifice a goat. Now I don't think our hotel would take very kindly to us killing a goat in their room. So, I don't know what we're doing about the goat. But yeah, that's like that normally happens by like 9 a.m. By 9 a.m. that goat is fucking dead. You know? God, oh my god. I just realized I'm gonna have to fucking my neighbors are gonna get goats now, and they're gonna be like shitting on the street and shit. Oh my god. Okay, well, not on the street. They, so my neighbors have like gardens, so the goats will probably be chilling in the garden, but they're gonna shit in the garden, presumably. And I can smell the garden. I just thank God I don't live in the old city anymore. Cause in the old city they would shit on the street. No offense. No offense to the old city of Hyderabad, but they would shit on the street over there. The goat. The goat. Fuck. That's gonna get clipped out of context in like 20 years when I get famous. They're gonna dig up receipts. They're gonna clip that out of context. Oh my god. I need to get like a good PR team for when this hits. Ah, shit. Okay. Why are the waveforms so small? Is it because I don't have the pop filter anymore? I took off the pop filter from my mic. I don't know why. I just wanted some change, I guess. So I took off the pop filter. I did give it a little bit of a test run. I didn't notice any difference. I guess I don't really like do the popping motion a lot. Because when I say a purr sound, I don't know how to explain it. But it's like I do have a pop, but it goes like inside my mouth. It doesn't go outside. That's like the best way I can explain it. Right? Like a pop filter, you would have that for like sounds, right? But when I say a purr, it goes like purr, purr, purr. Yeah, it goes like back inside my mouth. I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Okay? Okay? Okay. What was I talking about? Right, yeah. So I didn't message my mom. I was like, hey, what are we doing about the goat situation? And she has yet. Oh, right, and I said that. I checked my phone. I got a little thing. It's a fucking voice message. Hang on. Okay, let me listen to this. You're gonna hear a. You're not gonna know it, but there's gonna be a cut. There was a cut. I don't know. You guys didn't notice that. You guys did not notice that. That is, the beauty of audio editing. You guys did not know there was a cut. There was another cut. In fact, you guys didn't know that. There was another cut right there. Okay, I'm lying about that last one. Anyway, I did listen to that message from my mom. And the answer is, we don't know. We don't know. I remember last year I did see a couple signs around the city that were like, we can, you pay us a little moolah, a little cash, we'll kill a goat for you, on like Zoom or some shit. It was like a video call. We'll kill a goat for you, and then we like distribute it amongst the poor and needy. Which, that is the spirit of the festival. Let me look it up. Hang on. What do you do if you can't sacrifice a goat on Eid? Okay, this is from reddit.com. It is obligatory on every sane, mature Muslim who is not a traveler, who is rich, meaning who owns wealth which is beyond one's need, equal to or more than 72 grams of gold, and who has come upon the day of sacrifice of Eid. It is an independent form of worship and cannot be discharged by spending money in charity. So it looks like we're kind of fucked, maybe? Because it does specifically say it is an independent form of worship and cannot be discharged by spending money. Okay, but a different source, A different source says you can have the butcher slaughter it and share the meat at a masjid, at a mosque. So I mean, I guess those who are okay, there's another exemption for travelers. Those who are traveling and are more than a shar-e distance from your house, approximately 40 to 45 kilometers, don't have to do it. So I don't know. I guess maybe we don't kill a goat. Hmm. Okay, well, I get the jury is out. I get the jury is out, but it looks like we do have um, a sort of get out of jail free clause in that we are traveling. So, okay, what else? Why was I talking about? Right, okay. So that's sort of your itinerary on Eid. Usually after the goat is dead, people go to sleep for a while. Um, so, but my sleep schedule is gonna be all messed up. So I might still be awake after the prayers. So I don't know. The hotel that we booked, the hotel does have a pool, so maybe I could go chill out by the pool. It has a pool. It has like a breakfast buffet. I could probably hang out there. I could probably hang out there. Um. So yeah, that's the sixth. The sixth is gone. I do have the entirety of the seventh and the eighth, and then also a bit of the ninth, because I have like half of the ninth. To like chill out, do actual like vacation shit. I want to visit like the Museum of the Future that they have over there. I should have probably like looked up what they have at this museum. Let's see. Museum of the Future, Dubai. What do they got there? 7 floors. So it's like a vertical museum. All the museums that I've seen, they've been like horizontally big. You know? 160 dirhams for a ticket. Huh. That seems expensive. Okay, but what do they have? What do they have? Museum experience. Let's take a look at that. They have. I know they have that fuck ass car, that fuck ass Mercedes car. The one that had like a ball instead of a like gear shift. This fucking iPhone looking ass website. Okay, can you like tell me what you have at the museum instead of just showing me like pictures of space? How do I look at like the displays? Plan your visit tomorrow, today. Well, let's see. Let's take a look at plan your visit. Is that just gonna tell me to buy a ticket? Yeah, it's just gonna tell me to buy a ticket. Tomorrow, today. What is tomorrow, today? That doesn't tell me shit. What the fuck does tomorrow, today mean? Explore near future technologies from the world's leading innovators. Okay, but what are the near future technologies that I'll be experiencing? This fucking website doesn't tell me shit, man. This is like the worst website I've ever seen. Uh, yeah, no, there's nothing on this website. I wanted to know like what I can see at the museum, but they're just like, oh well, it's futuristic. It's futuristic. You gotta come and see. It's futuristic. Bitch. Tell me what's in the fucking museum. You know? It's not that hard to just tell me what's in the museum. Okay, well, but I do want to visit that. I want to see if I can like try and convince them to get me a ticket. Cause I mean I'll go alone. I'll go alone. I don't have any fucking quandary with that. I'll go alone. But like, okay. Anyways. So I do want to visit the Museum of the Future. We're probably gonna spend some time at the beach. Unfortunately, I'm not a big beach guy. I don't know if you guys know that about me. I don't really particularly like the beach. It's just the sand mostly. Cause I do like pools. I do like going to a swimming pool. I do like to swim. I don't know how to swim. Barely. I barely know how to swim. But I do like the feeling of being in a large body of water, right? So if it wasn't for the sand, I think I'd like going to the beach personally. If it wasn't for the sand, um, fuck. Do I have like swimwear? I don't know if I have swimwear. Should I buy? Do I buy swim? How? What do you? What do you buy for swimwear? Cause I just used to go in like short, but I don't think you can take these shorts swimming. Swim Swimming costume. Uh, it's like those full body suits that you see motherfuckers at the Olympics wear. That might be a bit like overkill. And also you can like very clearly see their dick. I don't know if I want to show people my dick just yet. You know what? I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Um, why did I get talking about my trip? Right, yes, that's why I've been pushing back. That's why I've been pushing back my bedtime so I can conk out on the flight. I'll probably spend the first day there groggy and sleepy and tired, but that's fine because like we're not gonna be doing anything on the day that we get there. Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. Um, but anyways, so because I've been pushing back my bedtime, that like naturally means I've been pushing back my wakey time. Um, and so today, come 12 p.m., I was still asleep. I was still asleep. And I was woken up by the doorbell ringing, and I was like, "Bitch, who the fuck is this? I don't want to deal with this, man, bro. I don't want to deal with this bullshit." First thing in the morning, it was 12 p.m. First thing in the morning, I don't want to deal with some bullshit. So I ignored it. I stayed in bed. I tried to go back to sleep. This motherfucker would not stop ringing the doorbell. He kept on going. He kept on going. He was like, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Shit pisses me off just thinking about it. Um, so I was like, brother, take a fucking hint. Alright? Take a fucking hint and leave. Right? He didn't. He did not. And I just stayed in bed. I kept ignoring him. Cause again, I was tired. I was trying to go back to bed. So I just ignored him, and then I heard a tap at my window, bro. Heard a tap at my window, and that shit startled me awake. I was like, what? You know, cause like, how the fuck did you get to my window, right? Cause there's like an outer gate, and then we have like a bit of a courtyard, situation going on. So we have an outer gate and we have a courtyard situation going on, and then you have like the walls of the house. So for that guy to like knock at my window, he must have been in the courtyard already. So that shit startled me awake. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I went over to the door to answer it. In retrospect, probably should have carried like a knife, maybe a pair of scissors, something to defend myself with, because this guy had clearly just broken into my home. But no, I went over to the door, I answered it, I opened it up. It was my neighbor. Okay, so for context, what I guess they're not neighbors, they're like tenants. So we own like in like a 2-floor home. We rent the top floor out to a family. And so it was those guys. The top floor has like direct access to the bottom floor. And so it was like someone from the top floor. They came down. They're like, "Hey man, what's up?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay. So you were the one ringing my doorbell. What's up? Like, why? How can I help you?" Turns out they were not the one ringing my doorbell. It was some other guy, some motherfucker named Ibrahim. Why? See, that's the issue with me. That's the issue with me. I tried to combine like the Western pronunciation of the name and the Indian or like Eastern pronunciation of the name. Like, you know, I would pronounce it Ibrahim, right? But I know like in the West, such a Western idea, they pronounce it Ibrahim. You know, like that one football player, Ibrahimovic. Shout out Hive Mind. So I just tried to combine both of those pronunciations and I failed. I'm gonna stick with like the Indian pronunciation because that's what I'm used to. But no, it was some motherfucker named Ibrahim. I did it again. You're just gonna get whatever pronunciation you get. Fucking deal with it. Alright? Some guy named Ibrahim. This was my like tenants were telling me. It was some guy named Ibrahim. He said he wanted to talk to you. He said he lived nearby. He said he'll be back at 1 o'clock. Then like 12:10 maybe. So I was like, yeah, he said he'll be back at 1 o'clock. So I was like, but who the fuck? I don't know any Ibrahim. Well, I do know one. That's the name of my uncle, but he had my phone number. So like, if he needed something, he would have called me first. He wouldn't just show up to the house. So I was like, what? Do you know this guy? Like, can you describe him? And they said, I don't know, man. He just looks like a guy. Which, in all fairness, that's how I would describe someone as well. I'm bad at describing things. I would just say, like, yeah, he looks like a guy. I don't know what to tell you. So now I'm like, who the fuck is this Ibrahim guy? Right? So there I am. I'm sitting there. I'm wondering what happened. I'm waiting till like 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock rolls around. This guy doesn't show up. I'm like, okay, well, it is Hyderabad. People really do not respect anybody's time in this fucking city. So, I'm getting a call. This might be Ibrahim. Hang on. There's gonna be another... yeah, no, that was another piece of bad news, actually. The fucking... I don't want to get into it, man. Yeah, it's more bad news. I got a fucking... It's not bad news, like, I'm not... No one's been diagnosed with cancer or nothing. It's just that now I have even more work to do, which is... awesome! You love to see it. You love to see it. What was I talking about again? But man, okay, whatever. It's yeah. Oh, right, Ibrahim. Um, so I wait there until 1 o'clock, no sign. Wait until 2 o'clock, he's not there. 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, whatever. He's not pulling up. So now I'm like, okay. I mean, where the fuck are you, man? You're ready to fucking break and enter into my house this morning, but now it doesn't matter so much. Ibrahim, if you're listening, fuck you, bro. You guys can't see it, but I have my middle fingers up, double middle fingers for Ibrahim. Let's get into these fucking topics, man. Let's get into these topics today. Um, I guess I really only have. Oh no! Okay. I do have 3 topics, but there was one that sort of eclipsed my mind, which is why I thought I had only one. No, I have a couple topics to talk about. So my internship, the one that I discussed, last episode, we were given a bit of like a homework, basically a bit of a task to complete. I can't remember the task. I think it was like creating a database and filling it with like the details of 10 like employees, quote unquote employees. So it's like super easy. It took me a couple minutes. It took me like maybe 20 minutes probably. It took me 20 minutes. Half of that time I was like trying to come up with the details of 10 random people. I got to come up with like name, fucking job title. I got to come up with a salary. I got to come up with a phone number. So yeah, it took me 20 minutes, and half of that time was spent thinking up of the data. I believe I just ended up like I was watching a YouTube video on my second monitor, so I was just like writing down like names of people in the comment section, and then like their salary was the number of likes that they got or something. So yeah, it was like super easy peasy, smoothie woozy, right? So come Monday, we were supposed to like present our work, show everyone what we had done. There were 10 people in our little group there, 10 people, and out of those 10 people, only 2 of us had done the work. Blink, blink. I'm doing the like exaggerated blink. I don't know if you guys can tell. 10 people, only 2 of us had done the work. So it's me and one other guy. And people were saying like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I couldn't find the time to do it. I couldn't find the time to do it. Mind you, this was over like a 3-day weekend. 3-day weekend, and it's like a 20-minute job. At most, 20 minutes. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm just fucking genius, maybe? I don't know. I feel like a genius. No, I don't feel like a genius sometimes, chat, I'll be honest. I feel like a fucking dumbass most of the time. Fucking dumbass doesn't know what he's doing. Too philosophical, too deep. So yeah, I don't know if I'm just like a kiss ass. I don't know if that's like I'm the type of guy to like stay back at the office until 9 p.m. I don't know if that's like a forewarning. I don't know if that's like an indication. But like also, it was 20 minutes, and you had 3 days to do it. So, yeah, man. So far, I guess the internship has been going good. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I can't really say I'm learning much because I'm not. I like all this stuff. Most of this stuff has been covered already, like my college classes. Like most of the stuff that we're doing, I already know how to do it. It's just that mostly this internship, the most that it has taught me is like the GUI or this one specific tool. Like what I can do on the command line with like an SQL server, I now know how to do it or with like a graphical user interface. So um yeah, so that's the internship story. We have another task this weekend. It's like similar-ish, but instead of one table, we're making like three, and they all gotta be like linked together with like a foreign key and shit. But it's a group project. You can't see me, but I just did like Father, Son, Holy Ghost because it's a group project. Um, yeah, I mean, it's going well, I guess. Where we have to present it on Monday. Today's Saturday. We have to present it on Monday, and we're about 75% of the way done. So, yeah, like not too. What the fuck was that? Just heard a little pop sound. Okay. Um, what was I fucking talking about? Then the problem. I keep losing my train of thought on this fucking podcast. Have so much bullshit sounds happening in the background. So, there's even an internship and the UIs and fucking I don't know. Hands up, I don't know what I was talking about. Um, yeah, I guess let's move on to our next topic then. Uh, so some of you may know. Actually, hang on. Let me pause. Let me pause for a second. My mouth is kind of dry. I need to drink some water. Getting to that time, chat. Well, it has been that time for quite a while. I can drink fucking ice cold water straight out the fridge. Nothing better. Nothing better. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Um. So as some of you may know, I'm gonna move the mic here for a second. Hang on. Go in a more relaxed posture. Okay. So as some of you may know, I'm a big burger fan. I love me a burger. Alright, good burger. Shout out Leon. Actually, well. Oof. Okay, so I like me a good burger. My favorite burger restaurant, Leon's Burgers and Wings, also known as Leon's Grill, I believe. They might be undergoing a rebrand. I don't know. But yeah, my favorite burger restaurant, Leon's Burgers and Wings, recently for International Burger Day, that's the 28th of May for those unaware. On International Burger Day, a couple days before it, they put up an Instagram ad that said, all burgers 99 rupees only on International Burger Day. And I was hyped. Because 99 rupees for some of their burgers, it's a steal. Right? For some of their burgers, 99 rupees, it's like a very justified price. But for some other burgers, now that's a steal, 99 rupees. So I was excited. I was probably not gonna, I was never gonna take advantage of the offer anyways, because the 28th wasn't a Saturday, and I can't break my streak of having my burgers on Saturday. That's the only reason I look forward to a Saturday nowadays, because I get to have that burger. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to participate. Um, but then, here's the twist of the story. One day before International Burger Day, the 27th of May, one day before, they quietly updated their advertising. And so now it wasn't any burger for 99 rupees. Now it was their signature burgers for 99 rupees. Which is still a discount. It's still like a considerable discount. But, Leon, Leon, their signature burgers are like the cheaper options. It's like the McDonald's dollar menu, I suppose. They're sort of like the cheaper, basic, no frills, no nonsense burgers. So that was kind of dodgy. I mean, at least they announced it before the sale was supposed to happen, because I know some other companies, they would have made that announcement on International Burger Day. They would have been like, I know. Um. So yeah, Leon, my goat. A little, everyone falters. Everyone falters every now and then. You did go back on your word, which is kinda sus. Kinda sus, Leon. Going back on your word like that. But I guess the silver lining here is that you did it before anyone tried to take you up on it. So, okay. Anyways, let's move on to our final topic of the show. World-renowned actress Sydney Sweeney is selling soap made from her actual bath water. So for those unaware, Sydney Sweeney, she is an actress, world-renowned, as I mentioned just now. She's in Euphoria. She's in another movie, I think. Oh, Madam Web. She was in Madam Web. Movie of the year, Madam Web. Has she been in anything else? I don't. She's new on the scene, I suppose. And so apparently recently she did an ad for Dr. Squatch, the Dr. Squatch soap company, which is like a men's soap company, I guess. And so they did an ad where she was using their soaps to take a bath, and the fucking comment, the demons that they are, the people who do not have God's light in them, they've commented shit like, "Oh, can we get the bath water? Where's the bath water though?" And so Sydney Sweeney here, she says, quote, "You kept asking about my you kept asking about my bath water after the Dr. Squatch ad. So we kept it. Introducing Sydney's Bathwater Bliss, a very real, very limited edition soap made with my actual bath water. Available 6th June 2025 at drsquatch.com." So, I mean, I'm looking at the soap right now. It does look like a soap. Well, I wonder what it means, infused. Is there water involved in the soap production process? There must be. Surely. So I guess instead of using normal clean water, they use Sydney Sweeney's bath water. How do you harvest? How do you harvest the bath water for something like this? Does she take the bath at home and then like put it in like little jars, send it over to Dr. Scott's HQ, or do they have a bath on like do they have a bath in the factory maybe, and she takes the bath in there, and then like her bathtub it drains, and the pipe goes straight into the soap machine maybe. I don't know. I wanna know more about like the behind the scenes of this. I wanna see how they're manufacturing this soap. Okay, so the soap costs $8. It is a blend of exfoliating sand. Sand makes a return on this podcast. The $8 soap is a blend of exfoliating sand, pine bark extract, and Sydney Sweeney's bathwater. Only 5,000 bars will be produced, making it a rare collector's item for fans. 5,000 bars. I mean, presumably she's only gonna do like one bath, right? Because like just the logistics of getting the bathwater from Sydney Sweeney's bathtub into the soap, just the logistics of that, I feel like that's gonna be a bit of a hassle. So I feel like she's only gonna do it once. So from one bath, you're getting 5,000 bars of soap. How much? How much bathwater could be in those soap bars, realistically? Gotta be like 1 drop, maybe 2 drops if you're lucky. Dr. Squatch promoted the product alongside there's a giveaway? Should I enter the Sydney Sweeney bathwater giveaway? Introducing Sydney and Bathwater Bliss. In collaboration with Sydney Sweeney, we created a limited edition soap infused with her actual bathwater. Why? Because y'all wouldn't stop asking. And Sydney said, let's do it. What a legend. The soap reportedly smells like morning wood. Okay. I don't know if I want to smell like morning wood. Soap reportedly smells like morning wood with a medium grit for exfoliation. The giveaway offers 100 lucky winners a free bar, with entries open until June 4th. Shit. Hang on. Link in bio? No purchase necessary. This might be America only. Okay, link in bio. Available is that fucking Lebanon? Lebanon, Canada, Australia, the UK, Germany, and Europe. There's no America on that. Okay, hang on. Chat, let's enter this giveaway. Enter now. It's loading. Pay in 4 equal installments. I'm in fucking debt from buying Sydney Sweeney bathwater. 100 lucky winners. Enter now. Okay, hang on. Let's read the rules here. No purchase necessary. Eligibility. Chat, it might be America only. It's only open to legal residents of the United States. No! Except Rhode Island. Damn. Peter Griffin can't win Sydney Sweeney bathwater. Damn, dude. That's rough. Selection of winners will be randomly selected from total eligible. Odds of winning depend on the total number of entries. Can you do more than one? Huh. I mean, it is $8. A list of winners will be available on our website. No! Dude, they're gonna publicly fucking shame you if you win. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh my god. Oh, that's the list of people to avoid. Well, okay. 5,000 bars. Looks like reactions here are mixed. Some people are expressing, like, they're making fun of it, as they should. Imagine being down bad enough to buy this. No way, this is the real thing. Gonna add this to my limited editions collection. Is that real? Limited editions of what? Because I don't think I have not heard of many celebrities selling bathwater. There was, of course, famously that one white girl from South Africa. What's her name? Belle Delphine. She sold her bathwater, and that's the first time I've heard of that concept. And from then until now, with Sydney Sweeney, I have not heard of anyone selling bathwater. Uh, yeah, I mean, it's gonna sell out in seconds. I feel 5,000 bars. They're gonna sell out quick, and they're gonna show up on eBay for like $8,000 instead of eight. I mean, I guess if it gets more people to take a bath, I guess I'm all for it. Um, wow, the next article after this one, man beheads sister-in-law after scuffle, walks around with severed head. Jesus, guys, like fucking read the room, read the room, maybe. Okay, I guess let's call it here. It's this, yeah, let's call it here. This has been episode 31 of the Not Tuah Podcast. I've been your host. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening. This is the Not Tuah Podcast. That is NOTTUAH. I have no affiliation with Haley Welch or the Talk to a team. Yeah, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all later. Bye bye, everybody.